Empire with Capital Chaos here with me in Sacramento. Ace of Spades is Robb from NONPOINT.
What's up?
How are you doing today, sir, besides being amazingly handsome?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Yeah?
Being handsome is a hard job.
How's performing been? Are you excited to be here in Sacramento?
Yeah, this is actually our very first headlining show in Sacramento. I mean, we played Orangevale. I'm not sure how far it is from here, but that's considered Sacramento.
Yeah.
Okay, but this is our first time in the city, first time here. I'm excited, and actually one of the shows I was looking forward to.
Yeah? We're very excited to have you.
Awesome.
So let's talk about the birth of your new baby, the self-entitled album. I know that it was a long time coming. You've got some new members. Did you work with more than one producer, or was it just, was it Johnny K?
Yeah, we work with a guy named Brian Virtue. He's done 30 Seconds to Mars. He's worked with Jane's Addiction, a bunch of Chevelle, a bunch of different bands, and Johnny K. And we work with this guy named Robb who helped shape up one of the songs. All in all, we work with 3 different people. It's a great experience. I mean, it's probably my best recording experience I've ever had, and I'm looking forward to doing it again once all this grinding and touring is done. But yeah, it was cool. 3 producers, we'd never done that before. It was awesome.
I bet. So how did you find your new members? What's the trying out process for NONPOINT?
Well, the members were not auditioned. They never auditioned in the band.
Really?
I met Dave through a mutual friend. We were going to start a band, like a side thing, while NONPOINT was a little vacation time. And I said, you know, I need some energetic people, because when I play live, I need to have people that move on stage. I can't have hacks out there, you know.
Yeah.
So she introduced me to Dave. This is way before the change in our band happened. So he sent me music. Thought it was great, but at that particular time, you know, he had a full-time job. He really couldn't do anything. So we were like, let's put this on hold for now. And so when the change happened, when we knew the change was going to happen, I called Elias. Hey, I got this music from this guy like 6-7 months ago, and I sent it to him. And not even an hour later, Elias sent me the song arranged with vocals. It was one of the songs called That Day, which was on the record. And we're like, wow, how did this happen? So we actually wrote the record through email. We didn't even rehearse. We wrote it all through email, sending back files back and forth. And then I asked Dave, hey, we need 2 other guys. We don't have a bassist as well, and I'm actually looking to add a second guitar player. And he said, well, I actually have the guys, and they actually were in a band in Chicago together. So,
wow. And
here we are.
That's awesome.
Pretty cool. Yeah.
So how's everything been with you all forming and playing together? You guys get along well? It's kind of like a brand new family?
Yeah, the most important thing is when we actually got together to jam, we'd play a couple songs and we'd stop and we'd talk for like a half hour, 45 minutes to kind of vibe. I said, we're going to be, these guys going to be in the band. We're notorious for touring, like relentlessly.
Yeah. So
we're going to live with these guys for 18 months. I need to know their habits. Is this guy going to stink in the morning, or is this guy just like crazy? Is he an alcoholic that we didn't know about?
Yeah.
But it turned out to be that they're just more low key than I have ever been. And it turned out to be really cool, man. We've been touring now since July 27th of last year nonstop, and we're still here. We still love each other.
That's awesome. So I know this was your first release on Razor and Tie, and in your music tenure, I've noticed that you guys have had a few different label changes.
Yeah.
Is that just because you want to keep striving for what you want, what you believe in, or why do you think that there's been?
Well, the first label change came about. They actually just went under, and then which was MCA. They evolved into Geffen. And then they didn't pick up the 3rd option, so we went over to Lava. And actually, all these labels we've been on kind of just went under. Like all these, like Universal, always did like this whole Unity thing, and now I think there's only 4 major labels like that. I don't know.
Pretty much. A lot of guys are doing independent stuff.
Yeah. So we signed with an independent label, the Wheeler Brothers, which was our old management. And then after we left them, obviously we left the label at the same time. So went to Rocket Science, released our last record, Miracle, and they just, it was helpful at the time. So I don't think they were the label that we probably needed, but it helped us stay out there. And then Razor and Tie came to the table, and they've been picking up a lot of the bands. They got POD, Norma Jean, they got a bunch of cool bands. And I don't know, I guess somebody out there still believes in us somewhere.
There's a lot of people that believe in you. So are you going to stick with them for a while and ride this out?
That's the plan. You know, we're still going to work this record. Probably we're still going to tour till like I think this time next year. So we're gonna, and then but as we go along, we're going to start writing music for a new album. But yeah, I think we're going to. Yeah, we love the staff over there. Everybody's cool. So.
All right.
They definitely know what to do with us. So.
Okay.
I don't talk about politics.
Me either.
Don't care about politics. Whoever wants to do it, fine. Just not my thing. Because I would say, well, what are you gonna do? And I'm like, okay, cool. But everyone promises something. I don't know. I don't keep up with it.
Yeah.
I didn't keep up with the election. I didn't vote. I didn't do any of that stuff. So.
All right. So do you follow stuff like celebrities and not care about that? So if you could party with any celebrity, would you?
Well, my partying days are well behind me, so I don't.
What are you, like 27?
I'm 43.
Shut your mouth.
I wish I was longer, but I'm not. I'm 43 years old. I'm an old man. But I don't know. I'd love to hang out with people. I'd love to hang out with James Hetfield one day.
That would be
I'd love
awesome.
to jam with him. That'd be cool. I know they have that little tuning room. I would love to jam with him. If you're watching this, consider me.
So we were talking a little bit about Sacramento and our love for Deftones. So who would your dream lineup be if they were still here, still playing, dead or alive? If you could play with anyone.
Well, we've been wanting to go out with Deftones for a long time. I still remember hearing this Concrete Corner tape that had 7 words on it. I was on my way to work. I had a Walkman. Back then when there were cassettes.
Yeah, these
had a Walkman.
Put them on your little belt buckle.
Yeah, and I kept repeating the bridge of the song over and over and over. And it's like I just fell in love with the band, and still to this day they're as relevant as they've always been. And definitely that I would love to do us and Deftones. I'm trying to think of a third band, like a perfect third band. I really don't know, but if it was just us and Deftones, I'd be happy. Yeah.
Is there any CD that you've been listening to a lot more than lately, besides stuff that you've been touring with?
As far as new stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been listening to this band called The Ghost Inside. Really, really good, kind of hardcore metal. The new Deftones, obviously. The new Hatebreed album, which came out last week, and it's incredible. Razor and Tie label mates.
Yeah.
The All That Remains album's good. Basically the new Deftones and Ghost Inside and Hatebreed have been the ones that I've listened to the most.
All right. Well, I want to thank you, Rob, for taking the time to meet with Capital Chaos. We're big fans of you.
Thank you.
If you want to say anything to your fans right now, just let them know what's going on with you and anything that you'd like to
we're out on
say.
tour with Candlelight Red and Digital Summer till the 17th. We pick up with Hinder till the 31st, and we're going to be doing some shows with Otherwise as well. You can go to www.nonpoint.com. Our self-titled album is available on Amazon for $5, MP3 version. It's on iTunes, Best Buy, Kmart, Foods for Us, Food for Less, I don't know, Walmart, Walgreens,
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us, everywhere. Just pick it up. We appreciate all the support, and thank you for the support.
Capital Chaos, and we're out.